It is honestly crazy that I have to make another video about my relationship and the very minor age gap. Considering, I don't know, we've been together for like 9 months now, and our age gap is literally 8 years. And I am 22 years old, like, which is insane. I honestly still feel quite confused with a lot of the responses, especially on Zach's videos, more so because I've seen so many relationships with age gaps, double our age gap, and I have never ever experienced anyone else judge those. I feel like I need to address myself and my journey in life, which, from 16 started as like an entrepreneur and having a startup company, and doing R&D for a beverage and like working on that until I was 19, moving cities at that point, and at that time like pursuing social media more and like having a lot of experience through that. I'm not saying like I matured to like the level of a 30-year-old at that point, okay? But I can tell you that like throughout the experience, especially when I moved cities and explored my sexuality, and I wanted and craved a relationship and to find someone that would understand me and be able to support me and literally be my best friend, I could never ever find anyone. And like, I'm gonna be honest, I only ever dated or like, hooked up with people like within 2 years of my age, ever. 2 years maximum. And from like the youngest age, from like when I was like 14, I wanted a lot more than a lot of people around my age. And that dates back into like high school, when people, would single me out, exclude me. I was like bullied pretty badly in my my final year, and it was because I wanted more and I wanted to be more, and I couldn't settle for like a normal, standard, boring life. And through that, I would post like selfies. I would post like little vlogs on YouTube, like from the youngest age, okay? Like dating back 10 years ago. And I got nothing but backlash, always. This follows on to when I'm like 19 and I'm doing more of TikTok, and even though people are a lot more supportive and I don't get like hate or like having people call me gay and like speculate, a lot of stuff that wasn't their business, and being a lot more comfortable with myself, I still had nothing but trouble in terms of finding someone to like understand me. And almost every single person I like hung out with and tried to get to know ended up really like, I don't know, making my lifestyle choices and my dreams and aspirations seem like the most delusional, crazy, and like, I don't know, just out of touch thing, which in a way, back from where I'm from in Australia, like to a lot of people it is. Like doing TikTok and doing everything that I've done since I was literally a child, I don't know, is like not what's normal. I tended to never really relate to anyone within my like proximity of 2 years of my age. That really like, that was hard. Like honestly caused me to feel quite like low on myself. And even though I was getting attention through social media and like my life was like growing and getting better and better, I honestly would feel like this low part of myself because I never fitted in. I don't know, I just never fit in with anyone in my age range and was never seen. And that's like a tough feeling when you're trying to find someone that, can understand and support you. Now I fast forward to being literally 21 and almost 22, and I meet Zach, and we honestly, from the day we met, clicked, and it was the craziest shit, okay? And I can't explain it. And still to this day, it's been months, I genuinely had my own apartment here in LA for like a whole month still, like after I met him and decided to stay with him. I never went back to my Airbnb, okay? I've just never been understood the way Zach understands me, okay? And the saddest thing is, this relationship was so big for both of us because it was both of our like technical first relationship, and both of us had never really been confident and open about our sexualities online and to our audiences. And the response has just been like kind of crazy because, like I said, there's age gaps that are way crazier than ours, which is only 8 years, and I'm a 22-year-old. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, most of the comments are about me and the most blatant, crazy, disgusting things, okay? Like, pretty much always insinuating that I'm much younger than I am. Just, like, extremely grossly hurtful and, like, inconsiderate of both of our mental health, I guess. As you can imagine, finally being public about your first relationship and it being a big deal personally and obviously to people around you, and the response is like people trying to protect you and and look out and like protect my well-being, when really all these people are like destroying my well-being. Because I can't understand how any single person trying to call the person that I feel like is the love of my life and my soulmate like a predator. Like there are so many real predators and issues out there that, like, by the way, are overlooked constantly. That is crazy that people are really targeting a relationship that has been the biggest blessing in my life and made me the happiest I've ever been and the healthiest I have been in years. What? All I ask is if, like, you could just be considerate of the situation and not see it as you need to protect someone that clearly doesn't need to be protected and clearly is the healthiest they've been and happiest they've been in like years. And I mean, I have had such a struggle with my mental health for especially the last year, and I've battled with a lot of shit alone, okay? A lot. I mean, some people may be able to relate, but like to have someone on my side is crazy, okay? So like, please see that.